So I found out that they have sing-along versions.
No.
So I quickly
No, thank you.
double-checked
No.
my ticket to make sure I
Jesus
was
Christ.
not going to
I
a
can't
sing-along
imagine
version.
a worse
Absolutely
fucking
not.
experience.
Uh-huh.
White women, shut the fuck up!
No, that's why they do it.
No. But
Sarah wanted to be the white woman singing.
As the white woman who consistently sings around this table, I do not want to attend that at all. I will belt wicked in the comfort of my own home, not with other people.
No. I don't want to hear other people who can't sing.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Singing super loud.
Yep. No.
I think if you go to the sing-along one, you sort of accept that, though.
Right.
And
You should expect it.
and I'm glad they made that for the people that need that.
I want to
But
go to
if
that.
if and when I go to Wicked, because I do want to see it, I like the theater performance.
I would go.
And somebody starts singing, I'm
Have
not
you
going to a
seen
singing
Wicked?
one. Somebody starts
The
singing,
theater?
No.
I'm gonna hurl my
Okay.
shoes at them.
I didn't want to be the only one.
Mm.
I didn't want to be the only one.
And it
Yeah.
kind of subtly like sets the tone of like, don't be singing at the other one. Like we
Yeah.
have one
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah, singing and non-singing.
I would like to go to the sing-along dressed as Frankfurter, though.
Oh, am I
5
at the
minutes.
wrong castle?
You just stand up, you pay for the whole thing, you're just as Frankfurter, 10 minutes in, you're like, what the fuck is this? You just walk out.
Who or what the fuck is Frankfurter?
But you mean
Really?
Dr. Frankenfurter from
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror.
Oh,
But to make it even
God,
more
it's been a
strange,
long
stand
time
up and
since
yell, "This isn't Spider-Man!" and then walk out.
Mhm.
I have not seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That
in a
poor
long
man with
time.
dementia.
I hope they play Hot to Go.
This is a WWE event.
Hottoggo.
Oh, this is so hard to go.
Oh, Frankfurter. Oh, he's the main character. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Good. Got it straight in my head. I didn't remember his name. I saw a Rocky Horror Picture Show once in my life, I think, and it was a long time and a lot of alcohol ago.
I gotta move.
I'll be honest, Rocky Horror is not my favorite.
I don't know that it aged well.
It did not.
That's
age
that's the
well.
problem.
There's a lot of non-consensual things happening in that
Mhm.
that movie that bother me.
Tim was in that when we first started dating, and that was the first introduction most of my family members had to Tim.
Who was he?
He was who's the main like
Brad?
That
Yes.
twink guy?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Brad is mildly acceptable. He's not running around in gold underwear the whole time. He is in his underwear for a significant portion of the show.
I can't imagine Tim being that dumb.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I meant to message Tim the other day because they were having auditions for Fiddler on the Roof at the Playhouse.
Mm.
And I was going to tell him we should walk in and say we need to reprise our roles and we will take no other roles. We're far too old for these parts. But
yeah, this is
excuse me,
this
thank
is
you.
what we want.
We will be Hollow and Perchik and nothing else.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh, hi.
Tim could still play Perchik. He looks young.
Once he
Sarah's
shaves
back.
off his goatee,
Tim
he's
hasn't
like
aged.
a teenager again.
Sarah's back. Hi, everybody. Say hi to Sarah.
Hey.
We already did, but you guys can now, too. So this was 2 weeks ago. There are 2 new people here now. And that were not here 2 weeks ago. And there's one person who's never been here before. So let's go ahead and break down what happened last time. I would love to find a way to get rid of ads like that. Let's start with Throckmire. I had to look at the screen.
What? Wasn't that?
What'd you do last time?
Was that
we
your
played?
name?
Yeah.
What the fuck was
Knight-
Chad's character?
Knight Throckmire. Donner. Donner
Donner
Kratz.
Kratz.
See, I,
Oh,
but
okay.
I
They're
would-
both Shakespeare backup.
Yeah.
So we've only met once, right? For this, I mean, like I didn't miss a week.
No,
or
no, no.
anything
Correct.
like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, it actually didn't start with me. It started with Argus,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
right?
Okay, so he's
Passing
passing
me.
the buck.
No,
Okay.
what I'm saying, it started with Argus, who meets with
Mikas.
teacher
Teacher Mikas.
Mikas,
Yep.
who says to Argus, "You need to go find an artifact for me."
Teacher Mikas.
Mhm.
Right?
This young, this
He-
senile.
well,
old
he
man.
wants us to get tools from a mine, tools and or ore.
Right. But the end goal is an artifact, if I'm correct.
The end goal is to repair the artifact you received
Right.
last
A
time.
blade that
Right.
has magic.
Yeah, we have the
powers.
blade already.
Right,
That's,
okay.
That's in the town.
All right. So then you go to meet the rest of us at the Old King's Knowledge.
Yep.
I believe is the name of
Or
the place.
well, no,
Old
we
King's
meet.
Knowledge?
That's the staff. Is Old King's Knowledge.
Oh, it is.
It's like a humanoid-sized staff, and we're all smaller than
You
it.
guys meet at the North Wood Tower.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
all right.
our barracks.
Well, Throckmire then was smoking crack during most of the evening because his notes are fucked up then.
It's okay.
Um,
You were busy doing. I don't
so
know
yeah,
what
there's a
you were
mine,
busy.
gems, magical nature. We're supposed to
Get tools and ore.
right. So then we're in the Northwood, blah 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 blah. Caves are somewhere around. So yeah, journey's going to be a 3-day walk. So we decide as a group to go on a 3-day walk. Argus loads up on shit while the rest of us are sitting there with our thumbs up our ass to the last moment. And then we head out. And along the way, we run into a eagle.
Or hawk.
Hawk.
I don't remember.
There was a hawk.
Thank you.
I forgot you have severe depression in this character.
I was trying to remember like what, because it was definitely wasn't a character's choice. It was what more of I just decided to personify my mood at the moment. So I'm working on getting back there.
Now, it should be kept in mind you're all the size of animals, and this is the
Right.
size of an eagle and or a hawk, and it's real big.
But
I mean, weight size, it's
Yeah.
roughly the same as a badger. Unless this hawk is bigger than normal.
it is significantly larger than you. If
Okay.
it was a creature in this game, it would be considered huge or
Okay.
gargantuan.
That's quite a bit bigger. Yeah.
right. But the hawk basically doesn't want to eat us, and we get confirmation from the hawk that we're going in the right direction to
Yep.
the mine.
Well, we couldn't really talk with it very well, but from what we could with Poe's,
Stupid eagles
Poe.
speak a different fucking language.
it sounds like he
Move to
can.
our forest, you learn our language.
He confirmed that we were going the right
Right
way, as you
direction.
said,
Oh,
and it sounded like he might have been trying to warn us.
Poe, go
Right.
ahead.
We get to the mine. It's caved in. We clear away.
Let him go.
Poe, go ahead.
It doesn't matter. Go on. I'm not doing this because you're going to start talking immediately when I say something, so go. We're not doing this bit.
Okay,
So we get to the mine.
We gotta get through.
And we searched the initial.
I can't believe you're going over the top of him.
I know I'm so fucking rude. I just want to get it done. We get into the initial area, and there was it was all pretty decayed. We found a box that I tried to open, and that didn't go great. It rejected me opening it violently.
Mhm.
But we found the code for it, right?
Yes.
By we.
Donnerkratz found the code for it. Throckmire. Fuck.
Throckmire.
Yeah.
That guy.
Whatever.
Okay.
The German with us found it. Okay.
I found a hatch with a box.
Yes,
There we go.
that was where the
That's- yeah.
box was. Yes.
That was
And within the
Box.
box, they discover jagged blue crystal. Yes.
jagged little crystal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the things we're supposed to find. Jewels of various colors.
hmm
So we took that and we found a bunch of gold coins that were too big for us, like they were designed for somebody that was bigger than us.
Mm-hmm.
And we found, and Mike, you're staring. You told me
I'm
to
hearing
warn
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, man, I'm having to turn off certain systems to make others work.
We also found a leather necklace with an insignia carved stone on it.
Which we elected to not put on at this time.
Which we elected to not.
Because Poe, you discovered what?
I
That it was enchanted. That is correct. And
He fucking got you. I mean, you can't even argue with that. He fucking got you. Yeah, yeah. That's my response.
And then the
too.
last thing we did. Oh, one of the ways out of the cave. There were 2 ways out. One of them was sort of looked really collapsed, and it looked like it might fall on us at any moment. So we decided to go the other way, which was a great decision. There was something in the middle of the room, couldn't tell what it was, and we ran into a huge fucking lizard that tried to eat us, and we killed it.
right. Some of us tried a very peaceful way about it, and others just went in all murder hobo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I killed it.
You really
And then-
didn't.
Yes, I did.
Once we got past the
I
lizard,
shot my arrow. It
Poe,
hit
you
him,
did what with the
and
eggs?
it died.
No, we haven't done anything with the eggs. I think we stopped right
No,
after
Poe
we
did
killed
some.
it,
Poe
did.
didn't we?
No,
when
because
you no
we
mid
encountered
combat
something
when
like that.
Guys.
mid combat when you threatened to break the eggs, I got protective over them
Mhm.
because they were eggs and 2 they were shiny.
Right.
I gotta tell you, they're the lizards that eat eggs and lay their eggs in birds' nests probably exist in this world. So I don't know if you'd be that attached, but sure, yes.
He's got a brain tumor though. It
Yeah.
fucks him up.
It's got the brain the size of an acorn. Okay.
And,
Now,
and the Hodag's dead.
now that we've been through this, let me do the intro. In the Elderwood lies a hamlet filled with a forgotten people, a people of isolation and magic, calling themselves the Last Burrow. The Last Burrow may have been in isolation for ages, but the need for protection has never waned. That's where the knights are needed. We cut to Forest as Knight Benedict and the Fox one. I'm not saying your fucking name.
Nightlight.
Nightlight.
Thank you.
Are out on patrol. Now you patrol an area of the forest, Knight Benedict. You could have been from any caste of society before then, but you were excellent at whatever you did, which your background is farmhand. The you were basically
Good, thanks. I was just looking.
people who worked around you, people who maybe did your job for longer, so you're not necessarily superiors, but people who've been doing it a long time, thought you were very good and told the knights you were very good, and the knights offered to train you. You did not have to say yes, but you chose to because it is it's sort of the adventurer caste of society.
It's prestigious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The two of you are wandering through the forest. Some 2 days out from the Last Burrow, the city.
Benedict and Nightlight running through the forest. Doodle.
Please. Do foxes have lips?
This one does.
Okay.
Yeah. but
Would you
a
like me to
dog.
whistle the way a fox would?
Have you ever... I saw a video of a fox that was domesticated next to dogs. And it tries to bark with the dogs.
Like, yep.
Still perception.
No, they scream. They sound like children screaming.
Yeah.
Lovely.
An 11 grand total?
The numbers are generally bigger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it is a Pathfinder. The numbers are huge. 27. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You over your cohorts whistling, hear horn, high-pitched horn. There is 2 reasons that a high-pitched horn is used in the middle of nowhere. One, and they're both of emergency reasons. It's from a farm or settlement or collective out here that is either under attack from bandits or an enlarged animal, because everything around here is of a magical nature. By the way, I don't think I added it to your character, but technically you are part Fae. Sometimes real big stuff shows up. Your patrol an area, and if you're adventurers, you're paid government adventurers, basically.
Absolutely.
They head that direction.
Yes.
With all the zeal and excitement that you would expect.
From a government employee.
Nightlight continues knitting as she's running.
Okay. Approaching, you hear the horn louder and louder. It's to the south from where you were. You were at the northern area of your patrol area. I would like both of you. Can we hear Sarah? Can we not hear Sarah? Oh, it did the thing where it turned itself off. Can you keep talking, Sarah? Oh, I have the wrong thing turned on. That's my fault.
Don't make you hear me.
Go ahead.
Hello, can
There
you
you go.
hear
There it is.
me?
There it is. There it is.
Cat butt.
Cat butt.
So we get your booty out of the camera.
Show me your booty hole. Oh! Have you been here for one of those yet?
Nope.
No.
I have not.
What?
Wow.
Okay,
No.
that's a shocker for both of you.
Neither of them. That surprised me,
I think that
especially
shows
Sarah.
growth on
Sarah,
your voice's part.
you've been here for that. We made that
No.
reference a ton of times during Cyberpunk or
and,
Shadowrun.
and Borderlands.
I don't remember it, but maybe.
All right, that was some years ago,
Yeah.
and
And I have no memory of anything anyway.
That was a few gummies ago.
all right, there you go. Sorry, Bars. Yeah, they're Sarah overheard with a good perception check, and they're heading south. You hear the horn a few more times. Clearly, this is an emergency of some manner. Go. I'd like you both roll athletics.
25.
I can't find the booty hole emote. It's been a while. Oh, I should make a booty hole emote. Just a starfish.
It's like an outlined asterisk he used to always post.
Oh yeah, that's true.
12.
What was yours?
25.
25. Okay, so yeah, shin splints immediately. Just shin splints.
Ow, 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 ow.
Are you all right?
I don't run if I can help it.
Fair.
You are. Would you like to go slower?
I would rather, frankly, sneak than run.
No, this is more to do with speed than it does to do with stealth.
I'll power through.
Okay, then you are going to take a point of fatigued upon entering this next
Okay.
encounter. Approaching, you see. Hey, there you found it, Bars. The booty hole you. Find yourself approaching a fairly large, looks like predominantly mushroom farm. The mushroom farms are built on the side of the trees here. The trees in your portion of the forest are massive, right? Really, really fucking big. You might as well call them buildings, right? And the mushrooms grow along the side. They are the south side due to the
way that mushrooms grow.
Way that mushrooms grow, and they are harvested. Buildings are built into the side of the north side of the trees, and this little farm community here, just passing glance, you would assume a handful of families live in this one. You do not know what the hubbub is about, but there's literally nobody on the forest floor currently or outside on the walkways and bridges. Nobody is out. Go ahead and roll perception.
Ooh,
20.
30.
20, 30. 20. You can see where the horn is being blown from. It is outside of a window from one of the buildings, very carefully being drawn in and then pushed out and then blown, and then they're trying to be stealthy and strategic with a horn that makes a massive fucking noise. 30. You know what the horn is about. There, perched on a branch just above their houses, is a hawk. Just hanging out.
I will point out the hawk.
It should be noted, without rolling, this is not something the two of you could fight and presumably win.
What, based on my training, what languages do hawks speak?
They do not speak your version of common, that is for sure. Some know a few words, but the hard rule of thumb is if a hawk's willing to speak to you, then they're not hungry.
Never mind, none of the... Because I speak a variety of languages. I'm very smart.
Okay, so what are the languages you speak?
I speak Common, Fey, Kitsune, and Yusoki.
None of those.
Okay.
I also spoke many languages and didn't have that one.
Did you add languages to yourself? I didn't totally finish your character, but you're also kind of thick like pudding, so.
Perfect.
Badgers are known for their brain.
They're known for biting things that are supposed to kill them.
Fair.
Badgers have long had the motto, no brains, no headache.
Except from the bird. That's true, you're a raven. All right. You're two. Go.
And it doesn't look like it's actively hunting. It's just sort of sitting there.
I wonder if anyone's been hurt. Can we see it if anyone... you said there was literally no one out there other than the people that were ringing the bell?
And they're not even outside. They're doing that they're using the horn through
A window. Yeah.
There's nobody outside. All of the nearest building, quote unquote, if we relayed your height to our height, would be like the third story. There's only a singular barn on the ground. You cannot see inside.
I'm going to head towards the bell people.
Horn?
Or the horn, yeah.
Okay. Going from what would be like the fifth story, which is the second floor of buildings, you would have to... How do you... If you're going to call to them, you're going to have to yell.
No, I was gonna go to them. Like, how far is it from where I am.
So you're gonna climb. You're gonna go up the stairs along the outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll stealth, or are you not interested?
Yes.
Okay.
Stealth.
I would like to do that as well.
Okay.
Natural 20.
24.
Jeez.
33.
Foundry deleted my character here. I gotta look the stuff back up. That one, sure. No, don't be a dumb computer. There it is. Okay. What were both of those numbers again?
33. I was a natural
24.
33 and 24. Okay. Okay. With your previous perception roll, Benedict, you can tell that the hawk does appear to be eyeing you, though not moving yet.
Okay.
But based on the distance between you and light, you don't think it notices light.
Okay.
Which is crazy because you're orange. Also, you have fluff on your face.
Probably. Because I forgot.
There you go.
Is it like too big to like get in the buildings once we're in the building?
Yes, it's too big to get in the buildings, but it isn't unheard of. It's not unrealistic for it, given time, to destroy said building.
Right. Yeah.
And it's thatched roof cottage. Or, well, thatched roof cottage.
Thatched roof cottages!
Thatched roof cottages!
Even though it sees me, I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
I shall also continue because it doesn't see me.
As you continue, it comes down and it lands on one of the buildings before you get to the area, staring you down. Benedict.
Is there a building that I can go into?
You would have to run by it.
I mean no harm. I don't speak your language.
I'll unstealth since it appears as though he is speaking. No comprendo?
It hops down and starts walking towards you along the walkway, kind of destroying like the railings and stuff as it goes, effortlessly, might I add.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
It gets close to the person in front, which I would assume was Benedict based on, and reaches out a singular talon, reaching for you.
We'll dash out of the way.
Go ahead and roll reflex. Yeah, grapple. So it's reflex, right? Reflex DC. Reflex DC.
I thought you combat that with athletics or acrobatics.
Versus their fortitude DC.
Yeah.
Who's grappling?
The hawk is grappling.
Athletics against fortitude DC.
So your fortitude DC is your fortitude modifier plus 10. Okay?
Okay, so 20. So that's 23, and I rolled a 19. So what?
You don't roll anything. It's just 23.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. So 23.
Okay. It is unable to grab you, though it tries to grab at you. It lets out a screech. Ah! Man!
I don't know what you're saying, sir.
I'll put out my hand to it. Like,
It reaches out and grabs your arm towards the upper bit, where like around your shoulder and bicep area, and tries to take off.
We're gonna ride a hawk.
What do you do as it starts to move?
I guess I'll grab the other talent if she's gonna get pulled away.
Hawk rolls its eyes.
Go ahead and roll athletics real quick.
It's 26.
Yes, you're able to jump out, grab on. It sort of grabs you back like your leg.
Yeah.
And I can show you the world.
You're welcome, citizens.
None of this is fun for you. It's not a careful carry. It's not a fun flight. You're underneath a Boeing 747. It's just outdoors.
Over sideways and losing everything you ate today.
You go for a bit of a trip. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You are carried for a while. Probably 20-30 minutes.
I'm uncomfortable.
You're well
My
above.
neck hurts.
You're well above tree level, and you finally start to come down on top of the mountains. Barely skimming the ground, you are jettisoned. I would like both of you to roll acrobatics.
21. Sarah's gone away.
Sarah's dead. No, there's just a cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're gonna play
14.
Blackout or cat. 14?
Yeah,
That was not a good roll.
I know.
So, Sarah, you are going to take 15 damage.
Ow! Ow.
Laura, you are going to take 5. As you do your best to tuck and roll. You find yourself on a rocky outcropping. There's not much around you. It's sort of a mini bold basin. You see nothing around you but plant life, vines, and small trees growing from between the rocks.
Thank you.
The hawk itself lands on a nearby precipice and lets out a scream and sort of indicates towards the middle of the basin.
I'll go to where he indicated.
You see a hole in the ground. And you don't know what's underneath you, but you know it's a bit of a drop.
Do I have do I have any rope?
I don't know. Did you buy any rope?
I don't know.
I did everything else, Sarah. You can buy rope.
Yes, I have rope.
Okay.
I should.
Should maybe one of us lower down into the hole?
Probably.
Cut 2. You find yourselves in the cave. Oh, need to get rid of that. Boop. Squeedly beat dee dee.
Oh yeah, all of us should probably be fully healed because of the Garden of Healing.
Yeah.
Whatever Andrea's making smells amazing.
But while you're doing that, I have been removing the lizard's tail and making preparations to butcher it so we can eat it.
I swear
Survival.
I
roll.
had one more quill.
Did you
Still looking around for
did
it.
you get the one that was in its head?
No.
Good
Is
luck.
it in the fire right now?
What?
Just the tails in the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just the tail. I got a 25, by the way.
Okay.
Really good roll.
Yeah, you might try checking the occipital cavity.
Is that cheesecake?
Yes.
I made something.
Oh yeah. Why didn't I cut that up when I wasn't involved?
I don't know.
I'll do it on the next cut too.
Okay.
25 to do the tail thing.
Yeah, I heard you. You did fine.
Okay. Cool.
You're able to pull the scales off. You feel like you've properly deboned, and there's not going to be any parasites alive in it. With lizards, you got to worry.
Yep.
Are there parasites?
You can have them if you find them.
Okay.
So what's your guys' plans with the eggs? Stirring or spinning the tail.
I generally prefer over easy.
No, we
agree.
But I could do scrambled if that's,
the eggs need to be protected. I think we should take them back with us.
Those aren't your eggs.
But they're shiny, and we found them.
You can have the shell.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to eat the shell.
I don't think we should bring those back home, because when they hatch, we're going to have to kill what comes out.
Also, I don't think we can get them back. They're pretty big.
Yeah, compared to, they are roughly a third of some of your size.
Yeah.
You appear to be losing your fist fight, Sarah.
Yeah, I am. I've got 2 on me now, so
Everybody,
it's not really a fair fight.
Overwhelmed by cats.
everybody watches Sarah dies.
Well, then leave them here.
Well,
Maybe
this
they're.
one, they cleverly cover the camera so things can happen in the background.
We can still hear the audio, cats.
We'll leave them here. Maybe there's a second parent.
Whatever. I got the tail. I'm happy.
He does bring up an interesting point. Do you believe there was a mate?
Yeah. I mean, at some point there certainly was a mate, since there's eggs, I guess.
Well, no.
I don't know. I'm very dumb.
I mean,
dumb people often don't say that.
eggs can happen without the mate.
Well, there's not one here. There's not a mate here now.
Right.
Okay.
Are the eggs fertilized?
Well, let me hold it up to this really bright light.
There's a fire going.
Actually, we should check to see if there's any gems in there, because they look. I think that was the eggs we saw earlier, but just to be thorough, we should make sure there's nothing
All right.
of value in the
I dig
nest.
through the pile of eggs looking for any type of other stuff.
Okay.
I crack an egg open to look for the gem inside.
Let's get an athletics roll. And perception. For
Yeah,
you.
I did 13. So,
No.
Yeah, no.
It's a real thick exterior.
15.
Real thick. Can't crack. Can't. Just
I'm just watching as Throckmeyer's staring at the wall. Pork is failing to crack an egg.
That view is also amazing.
Yeah.
I kind of like fluff up and and hop towards Pork. Like, sorry. Instincts kick in.
Yeah, don't get your feathers all ruffled.
That
Well,
might be
it's a little too late for that.
that might be a racism actually from Pork. That's a racisms.
Don't get your beak in an uproar.
Well, in any case,
Is that,
Who's
is
hungry?
that spicy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Would you like some?
Hot Ones vodka.
Sure.
Do we have shot glasses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there should have been one directly in front of both of you.
No, right there. I moved them.
Wait. So they were in front of you and you moved.
I
What
Grandpa, your glasses are on your head.
what?
what are you again, Patrick? What is Throckmeyer?
Pangolin.
A pangolin.
Pangolin.
Yeah,
Do they eat meat?
They bugs.
they eat bugs.
Want some lizard?
I'll try anything once. Can you pour more into this glass?
Mhm.
Wow. I don't know.
There's
if she just heard all that.
there's also tequila over here.
Ooh, good to know.
There are several tequilas.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila.
Floor.
Floor.
Dead.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'd pass out the meat and we eat it, and then are we gonna keep moving?
It would definitely be more than your 1 pound per day. Per day?
Oh yeah, we probably wouldn't eat all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't cook all of it either.
Yeah.
I'd say it tastes like chicken, but I've never eaten a chicken.
See, that makes me think you have eaten chicken.
Nobody brought that up except for you.
No, nobody thought you had until you said that.
Well, they're bigger.
So was this thing.
Do you eat poultry?
Some birds eat other birds.
I think
I eat what I can
A
find.
lot of birds.
Mhm.
A lot of birds will eat whatever's on the road.
Birds are kind of hardcore.
Birds are dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Birds and robots.
That's that too.
Okay. Chill out, AJ Styles.
Someone tried to convince me of that when I was in Vegas.
Like legitimately?
Hmm
Oh my god.
Oh,
That person
Oh.
needs to get the fuck off the internet.
poor stupid idiot.
All right,
Mhm.
who's
He was like about every single
I know.
conspiracy
you,
theory.
you didn't
Full
have to
shot.
use pronouns. We knew it was a white guy.
Yeah. I'm from Texas, if that tells you anything.
There you go.
Oh, goodbye.
This is spicy Hot Ones vodka.
Mhm.
hot pepper flavored vodka from Hot Ones?
Smells a little spicy. Oh, that's just unpleasant.
That is unpleasant. That was the exact word I was going to use. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It doesn't taste good. It is.
Why
it's
do you
not
guys
super
do this
spicy,
yourself?
But in Megan's defense, it was $12.91.
One of the hard rules of this entire stream has always been smell my finger.
Oh,
Ever since
More of
Chad
it was
ate
free
that hot
because
dog.
my brother wrapped it as one of my Christmas gifts.
Hey, your
Mhm.
brother bought that on the way over.
No, they had gotten it before.
Oh, really?
Because I asked him to, and they sent a picture of it. I was like, "Well, we need to try that."
Well, if it was
you did the
reduced, he
whole
should have gotten
shot
more.
too, didn't you?
Yeah, you wimp. What were we doing? This isn't a sipping alcohol.
Well, I did like
You've
half of
basically
it.
use this to,
you've
like,
basically
clear that
forced
taste
yourself
out
to
of
do
the
it a
shot
second
glass.
time, is what you've done here.
I
Well,
feel like
it
I
was
must
filled to
address
the
this.
rim.
Is Baja Blast
Yeah, but you
good?
deserve that.
I like it.
Well played. Well played over there.
Does anyone else do what this guy's doing? Does
What?
anyone else buy Baja Blast Mountain Dew? And
No,
drink
because
it?
we're not fucking 12 like Phil.
Okay. Well, I
What
don't
the
buy
fuck
any
is wrong
regular
with
pop.
Baja Blast?
Sarah, by the
Nothing's
way, I
wrong
know what
with
you
it.
eat and
Nothing's
drink.
wrong
You don't
with
get
it
a
as
laugh
far
at
as
him.
I know. I don't buy regular pop of any
Yeah, I've
kind.
done a lot better
That's
since
why
I got
was
that
asking.
kidney stone.
I do actually get that at
I
the
would hope
Taco
so.
Bell by my house because they have the
Okay.
diet.
All
they have
right.
diet
So there's
version.
3 people that like it.
We're
Okay.
way
I like
off the
it.
rails now.
We're
Mike
eating,
is very
Were
judgy
we
about
ever
that.
on the rails?
It's
right
not-
now. We're all eating tail.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all eat tail
We're all
Like
eating
any
tail.
good millennial.
like any proper millennial. Yes, sir. We do.
Once we get done with that, we'll move on.
Okay.
Yep.
Where would you like to go?
Well, there was
Could-
only one
could-
exit,
could we-
wasn't there?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Well, I mean, other
So
than the
you
one
came
we
in
came
from the left,
Yeah.
and you can exit to the right. However, there is a hard whirring sound coming from that direction that sounds like running water.
Right.
I'll bravely venture first or fourth first,
He bravely walked this way, he bravely walked this way.
and I'm carefully walking forward
I'm gonna
With a
follow,
torch,
not
so
carefully.
I can see.
Okay.
I'm going to stay close to the meat shield.
Pork, damn it! Quit running into my back. I'm walking slowly.
Pork, you're just constantly giving him flat tires.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's better to run into for him to run into your back than you
That's
to run
true.
into his back.
That's true.
It's a very different experience.
2d4 piercing damage.
Yeah. Okay. There is a very quickly moving water underneath you. It's a little cliff drop off into a waterway. You get the impression from the ceiling, by the way, which is much higher than the previous room you were in, that this might be recent and part of the catastrophic problems that happened here.
Anybody any good at swimming?
I float.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. You are not a goblin, and this is not a hot
Do
tub.
you float in an underground river
I've never tried
With-
it in
with
an
a
underground
rushing
river.
current?
They all float down here.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Pangolins do swim.
I mean, I can swim too in the lake.
Not a duck.
This is moving pretty fast.
Cut to video of Florida man throwing all of these individual animals in the water.
It's
see if
just
they
to
swim.
test them.
Yes, porcupines float in water,
I-
and
I-
we're good swimmers.
Actually, I do.
That'll
have a
be
climb
dependent on the
speed.
roll.
I do
My
have a climb
quills are
speed,
hollow
Mike.
and filled with tiny air pockets, which make me buoyant and help me float.
Okay. That will be dependent on the roll.
I do have a climb speed,
Uh-huh.
so I think I'd like to test the walls above the ground
Okay.
and see if they're able to support my weight.
Now, in this next area, there's no more mine structure.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's just
mean?
Natural cave.
It's natural cave.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a athletics, or this feels like it could be a survival roll.
I'm gonna go after,
There was that other way we could go.
and I'm going to use a hero point.
Well, everybody was against the other way because it was all collapsed and not walkable and only accessible to people who could fly. And there was some kind of problem with that.
I can see to the left
No.
that there's
It
something.
was just going to be dangerous terrain to cross.
Look, the water's
the other
coming
way.
from the left. If my memory of how this place is laid out is correct, I'm pretty sure that other place is going to lead us here.
I don't know which direction we went, so
Okay.
There's no earthly way of
Right,
knowing.
It's, yeah.
I got a
What
26,
direction
Mike,
we
after a
are
reroll.
Going.
26?
Yeah.
You would feel it would be possible, but a treacherous climb. The difference between rocky outlet and dirt that just gives way is very loose. And from especially your perceptive abilities down here, very difficult of knowing.
Do I have low light vision? I think. Yeah, I have low light. So,
You said you're holding a torch.
I currently am. If I decide to climb, I'll probably have to do. I don't know. Anybody able to cast light? Looking at the animist.
I think we've been over this. Light's not so much my thing. More plants and darkness.
Where the hell's nightlight when you need her?
I don't do that either.
Oh, I like this. Lore for everybody. Everyone's convinced nightlight can actually create light in some way, and she has yet to do that.
Argus is convinced of that. He's
Yeah.
pretty dumb. Well, if anyone has a better idea, I'm gonna start climbing. Otherwise,
I'll join you. I'll join you in the climbing. I'm an excellent climber.
I don't really climb.
I'll fly out a bit and fly back and see what I can see. Maybe there's a dry landing somewhere nearby.
So
Okay.
hear me
Okay,
out.
that sounds good.
I'm gonna tie this rope around you
Why?
because I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'll go with you.
I'm so
I like this.
It'd be like
I think we've been over this. I like books. Not so much exercising.
As you're talking, I'm starting to.
Okay. So
tie it
I feel
around
like
you.
you're not listening right now.
Is it-
So
I am. You like books?
Listening, not
and
hearing.
I would like you to roll either performance or survival. If you choose performance, it's shibari.
18 in survival.
Oh, okay. It's an okay knot.
My performance is not very
Well,
good.
this isn't a bad idea. This way, if you fall while you're flying, if something knocks you down, we can pull you out of the water.
You can
but
just
I should
pull me through the water.
I should establish firmly that I cannot carry your weight or anyone's weight.
Yeah,
You can pull.
You're
You're not carrying me. You're pulling me on the water.
against the current.
You just flap the
with
wings.
with the current, right?
Yeah,
With the current.
The current
Mhm.
current's going.
it
this
is
way, right?
going from your left to the right.
to the right.
Yeah, I might
This
even
is-
be faster than you and end up pulling you as well.
You know what? Yeah.
So this is going to turn into like a glider on the back of a speedboat, and
Yes.
it's going to be
Mm-mm.
very Florida in how I crash into some kind of rocky overhang.
It's gonna be super fun how you both die.
How far can you even go?
Do it. Do
If
20
this,
feet
if
per
this
round.
were like a full size world,
Yeah, no, converted to our feet,
um,
just the regular our feet.
20 feet per round.
I
So
mean,
that's, you can only go 10 feet then,
I
or you
will-
go 20 feet and we'll pull you out. Either way, you're not pulling pork.
I mean, you could though.
I didn't think of that until Patrick laughed.
When was the last time somebody pulled pork? Has it been a minute or?
Yeah, probably last night.
Oh, okay. Pork does well.
I mean, Pork's got his own 2 hands.
No, okay. And a very unpleasant camper.
but so I don't know. I guess I translate that into like 20 real feet as opposed to like us being tiny.
I'm gonna take
tiny.
the rope off of him and try to find a rock or something to tie the rope to.
I'm gonna scout now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do a little.
Don't let him bully you into it.
I am all about consent.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like if he would have done the shibari, he would have said yes.
You gonna go, or do I need to throw you?
Well, I keep saying I'm going, and then it doesn't happen.
Okay, you start flying. Do you have dark vision?
I have low light vision.
Fly into a
I've got
wall.
a torch, which provides 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
I've already done that.
That's 20 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
20 your feet.
Okay.
I've got
On
a
the
torch
glassy
too.
reflection of the cave walls, you see what looks like another bird. You fly into it.
You decide you want to whip that motherfucker's ass. I'd like to do a cut too. Okay. The two of you are at the drop hole.
Do you want to go back to RP?
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I hope it's good.
What is it?
Okay, so I went to a place, the painted tree place.
Went to a really dark place.
Yeah, I went to a dark place. Since I didn't feel good today, so I bought a mix, and it's a. They call it a beerny. So they're blondies, but you put about a third of a cup of beer in the mix.
Mm.
So I don't know.
What kind of beer did you use?
I used mango cart. So it is a sweeter beer. And then there's cinnamon sugar on top. So I hope they're good.
I'm sure it's going to be better than cheesecake.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be better than cheesecake.
Bars thinks you're getting eaten by a hawk. What are you doing?
I think we should go down in the hole.
I mean, that's clearly what he wants us to do. Or they want us to do. So I'm down.
Let's go for it. Came all this way.
I have rope.
I can, if you want to lower me down, I can go. Or who? I guess which one of us is smaller?
You're a badger. I'm probably smaller than you because I'm a fox.
I could lower you down.
All right.
You also have +4 strength, Sarah. So
Ah, yes. Yes.
you're real strong.
Okay. I will lower light down.
All right.
Tastes like a real dense brownie. Yeah.
It's closer to a coffee cake.
You're a real dense brownie?
Tastes like a real dense brownie.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, it's
That
kind
would
of
work. That'd work for some people.
It's kind of a more a denser consistency streusel.
Streusel?
It's not bad.
Cinnamon streusel.
Strudel?
Huh.
Streusel?
Streusel.
Cinnamon streusel
Streusel's
cake.
the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It has a
Now he's forgetting words.
tang to it.
Yeah.
It does have a tang to it. It has like a sour milk tang to it. Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll athletics.
Cool.
That was good.
17 plus 30.
30. I believe in your ability to not completely drop light.
Thank you.
Light.
You're very welcome.
Do you have any sort of particular low light vision?
I have low light vision.
You do. Okay. Below you, you see a pile of rocks. Coming out from that, not much. The cave walls are not far from you in any direction.
All right. There's a pile of rocks down here at the bottom, so definitely don't just jump on in. But the walls are relatively close, so you can climb. You can probably climb down.
It should also be noted now that you're down here,
Fucking good stuff.
there is a fairly loud, dull roar of some sort of sound. It's continuous.
It's also loud.
What's the drop? Like how far down?
It's about 70 feet. So
Oh,
actually the rope isn't quite far enough. Any rope is 50
Yeah.
feet long. So you would be just into where it opens up into. Go ahead and roll perception. It opens up into a slightly larger cavern.
16.
16. The only thing you would notice is that nearby you see a wheelbarrow, a wooden wheelbarrow, sitting on the ground.
There's also a wheelbarrow, which would lead me to believe this might be a mining, or people are taking things out of this little cavern cave area.
Sounds likely.
I'll just drop off of the rope. The 20 feet.
I'd like you to roll acrobatics.
I'm going to use my hero point. 21.
21.
Oh, thank you, Bars.
You do well enough that you're going to cut the damage down a bit.
Mhm.
You know the drop mechanics in this, right?
I thought I took Catfall too.
Did you?
I don't see it, so I may not have. No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna take 5.
Okay.
Okay. As you sort of hit that pile of stones and like end up sliding down it. Most of the damage is taken from the sliding. Some of these are fairly jagged.
Oh.
You just hell of a burn along your back and side.
Definitely don't recommend falling on the rocks.
Is there any purchase for me to climb down?
You could attempt to climb. The initial tunnel is of a width that you could climb down using both sides of the tunnel. Actually,
Hold on. You've got your rope. Can you secure your rope to something up there? Because I
That's
also
what I was.
have a rope, and now I can't reach it because it's 20.
Yeah, I was like, it's down there. So.
Never mind.
no, you still have it, but
I've jumped
Light
off.
doesn't have it anymore. There's no more weight on the end of the rope. So you
Right.
can pull it up easily.
But I could only get myself down to 20. Or, well, even less because I'd have to, like, tie it around something and all of that. So I think I'm going to try and climb down.
The hawk itself walks over and hooks around the rope. Like, puts a talon down.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I will use its strength to go down the rope.
Okay.
How tall is the wheelbarrow? Is it
Your appropriate
size?
size. Yeah. There's no Jotun wheelbarrows. Okay.
And I think I'll just do the same when I get.
Fuck Jack. Just for me. Just for me now that I'm here, because I have to do it too.
No, that's for Chad.
No, it's for
He
me
can
too.
do that when he gets back. That's because
Okay.
he's not here.
Okay. Go ahead.
You can do it if you want.
I'll do the same thing and jump the last 20 feet.
Okay, as you're going down, the rope starts to move on you. Like, starts to, like, as if the talon is moving.
Uh-huh.
You hear the hawk screech. By the way, I would like the other group to roll perception.
I'm just gonna think it's Poe.
Oh, so we all sound the same to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
29.
14.
24.
29. You all hear a noise. You're not sure what it is. Immediate assumptions would be another one of those lizards is around. 29, you recognize it as a hawk screech. What languages do the two of you speak that are climbing or have climbed? Light and Benedict.
I speak Fae and Kitsune and Yusoki and Kon.
I didn't pick any. I just had conscious
Okay.
comment.
You speak Fae at least. You hear it try to say something afterwards. Just the two of you. And you think you hear a muttering of language. You're unsure what. Couldn't identify it if you had to. Whispers through a wall. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'd like you to roll acrobatics as the rope drops.
Nat 20.
Superhero landing.
Great job. You're still going to take 2 damage, but that's it. As you hit the pile and roll. You prepare yourself knowing that something has gone wrong above you.
Yeah.
The rope falls onto the pile directly after you. And lies limp.
Well, at least they gave your rope back.
I think something might have happened to the hawk.
That's unfortunate. It was nice.
What were your 2's previous perceptions? Go ahead and roll perception again.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just the 2 of you.
16. Rolling quite poorly.
24.
24. The rope itself towards the top where it was looped has blood on it.
No.
Oh no.
I
The
have to
hawk
go
is hurt.
Oh no. Have to find a way back up there.
Poor Tua.
I do feel bad for him. He should stop playing.
Think he will after this year?
No. I don't think he'll stop playing till he dies. I think he's proven that. We're someday people are going to see him die on TV, and it's going to be awful.
It's not nice.
Who
to
are you
say
talking about?
Mike.
What? Sorry.
Who are you talking about?
We're having a side conversation because I've been typing in the chat to make my own fun.
Oh.
About a football player.
I've
Got
decided.
it.
I've decided the hawk is adorable, and have named him Tua.
So he's Hawk
Uh-huh.
Tua.
Hawk Tua, yeah.
Very nice.
But then we were. I made a reference when Tua probably died that he finally succumbed to the CTE.
Succumb.
I don't know.
Succumbed.
Whatever. Sorry, I'm all thrown off after we've been talking about pulling pork.
Also, English just doesn't make sense. Like that would actually make sense in my brain, but
Yeah. Well, it's because history lesson. It's because English is like 4 or 5 languages mashed together.
Exactly, yeah.
And then the English, when they had their empire, went around the world robbing it of not only actual treasures but also bits of their languages.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Even have languages from all over the world thrown in. But yeah, no. If you guys, I don't even know if you guys know who Tua is, the football player, but he's not long for this world, unfortunately, and it's of his own doing that he keeps playing.
Who's he play for again?
The Miami Dolphins.
Miami
That's what I
Dolphins.
thought, yeah.
He's just the man has a problem with concussions, and earlier this year he threw an interception and decided he was going to lead with his head and tackle the guy who intercepted the ball. He's just a fucking idiot.
Did he get one of those special helmets?
No,
He refuses to wear a Guardian cap.
he does live in Florida.
He needs a guardian in general.
Well, he's gonna have one soon.
Oh, that hurts me.
It's okay. His mom won't care. I've heard some interviews from her.
Jesus.
She's just excited about his money. Okay.
She must be his beneficiary.
Well, he's young and not married, so yeah. The two of you.
We did a little, oh, that's sad. We should probably, at some point, get back up there and find out what happened. But
Okay.
we're stuck down here for now.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that. Forgot to add, Sarah. Shh. Shh. That one.
Is that actually correct what Bars wrote, or is that
What?
a joke?
Two is short for Tuanang. Oh, maybe, probably.
If that is actually his name, I bet he can't pronounce it anymore.
He can't even say the name of his own running back.
Yeah.
That's a joke that the running back made.
It's only 26. That's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, you are absolutely that Bars. That is absolutely correct. His
His
middle name is Donnie.
That is.
This is where the two of you are.
incongruous.
All right.
Neither one of you can see much past this. Actually, I think you have dark vision, don't you?
I have dark vision.
Benedict? Okay. You will have to assist your friend.
I
Sounds
will
good.
let you lead the way.
Provide the
Mhm.
torch if you have it.
I will head towards the
I probably
opening.
do, but I'm gonna let
There's
him
two
lead the
openings.
way.
Oh, I can only see one. Oh,
You find you can hear that the dull roar noise is coming from above you up here. This down here, you're not sure what you're looking at.
I'm gonna look over at the. Go like investigate the pile of whatever.
Are you going to go with?
Yes, because I can't see. Well, I can see, but not well.
Get rid of that. There's some sort of masonry wall that has been destroyed. Inside, you see that there's a whole furnished room, dilapidated, but with furniture, things, decaying paper strewn across the walls, or across the floor, not walls. Everything seemed too big,
Like Jotunbig?
like Jotunbig.
This is a Jotun settlement.
Mm.
I fought a Jotun once. They were
Heard they're scary.
stupid and scary.
Actually, you murdered 3 of them in their sleep, but that was.
And they were the bad guys. That feels like
I think lighting someone's tent on fire would wake them up, and then we murdered them. They weren't asleep. It's an important distinction.
you're making.
You're making our case worse.
He's not our lawyer. He does not speak for us.
Anyway, I don't know that we should go in here if it's just the two of us on our own and against what could potentially be some Jotun.
Yeah, maybe let's try the other way.
You head the other direction, and crossing through this tunnel, you can now tell that you're definitely in a mine of some manner. There's broken picks and shovels. There's structure to the walls where they put up beams and overhangs to keep rocks from falling. Walking in here, you see there's a bit of a cliffside, eroded cliffside into water. Directly in front of you, you see a waterfall dropping off into nothingness. Let's cut to the other group.
Do you think this? I think this will hold.
The rock?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Did I find a rock to put this around?
You did, yes.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll a survival roll.
18.
Okay. You feel confident.
Sweet.
I found land over there. I start flapping towards it and then get yanked by the rope.
Is the rope attached to you still?
Oh, I thought
I took it off.
Oh, you took it off.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction do you go? To your left out here is a waterfall dropping in from somewhere above. You're not sure where. Complete wall of water.
Oh, with no updraft, I don't think I would fly up a waterfall, but I would see the land to the
You wouldn't. You don't have dark vision.
All right, I take it back. I don't see shit. I'll come back for a torch.
The only light is the torch that your friend is holding.
I'm gonna take.
So do I see the waterfall? Then I guess I don't know.
To you see the water to your left in low light, and to your right you see that the water picks up speed.
I'm gonna hold the torch to my belly so that it lights the way for him as I float into the water.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll for this. I'll give you a +2.
What am I rolling?
What's to swim? Athletics?
It's kind of floating.
You could use acrobatics then.
I'm gonna use athletics.
Okay.
23.
23. Yes, you are floating just fine. However, you are at the whim of the current.
Mm-hmm. But is it helping light the way? Because I've got the torch.
It certainly is. You've got the torch, and you are a beacon of light.
Whilst heading towards. Oh God!
I look at Throckmire. What the fuck? What happened?
They both heading this way. You feel, Pork, that you're getting pulled a little bit towards this wall over here. You're not sure why.
There might be some barbecue sauce over there.
The two of you now, the other group, would see that you would see a torch ahead of you in the water, and you actually see members of your night group. You see Poe and Pork. Pork floating just haphazardly toward the waterfall, dropping into an abyss.
Waterfall!
Bad idea!
Waterfall!
I know them.
Hey.
Yes, you would have met
previous?
everyone
Okay.
at one point or another.
Did you guys take the other way in? I told him we should have gone that direction.
Waterfall!
I try to pull Pork in desperation.
How far away are they?
From you, they are. Oops, I guess that works. 35 feet.
I will take my rope, and I will hand it to my friend Benedict because they have more athletics than me. Lasso the porcupine.
I will attempt to lasso.
Did you say you were pulling Pork in desperation?
Yes.
So go ahead. Both of you may roll athletics.
Desperately pulling Pork.
27.
I can hear my dad coming down the stairs. I've only got.
Oh, the dad was pulling Pork too?
No, I've only got 45 seconds before I got to get rid of this page.
Oh, he did say he was coming down the stairs, right?
Yes, he did.
All right. Some of us have more control than that. Not a lot. But
Not a lot.
Yeah. Okay, what was it?
17.
17 and
27.
27. 27. Actually, yeah. You wrap around one of Pork's little feet that are sitting just like casually
Just
pointed up.
just floating on his back.
17. You're not doing a lot here, but you're having a hero moment.
It's like a lazy river.
The other two up here, Throckmire and Argus, you're not sure what's happening, but based on the absolutely chaotic screams of Poe, you assume it's going poorly.
The sounds of Poe pulling Pork are haunting.
You would assume Poe's dying here.
So I guess we're climbing on the wall.
Since we have no other idea of what's going on over there, yeah.
Yeah. I did you take my torch or did you have your own?
I had my own.
Okay.
So you also have a torch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and give you a torch.
And start climbing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics. I would like both of you before you actually start. I would like you both to roll a perception check real quick.
Ooh, good roll. 28. I'm gonna that's athletics. So.
Okay.
Perception 21.
12 on my perception.
21. You both see this. It looks like some rocks fall from the ceiling, due to the noise and the, everything going on. They look strange. The rocks don't look like rocks. They look like rocks with eyes that drop into the water.
They drop into the water as
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Am I? I'll just yell into the cavern. Incoming from above.
The two of you may now roll. Not you, not you.
No.
Light. The people in the water.
The
may
dumb
roll.
people in the water, yeah.
The dumb people in the water. For anybody who wants to GM on their own, this is how you set up a trap without actually making a trap. You.
What am I rolling?
Huh?
You said-
Perception.
Perception.
I sort of wasn't paying attention for a bit, and I got very confused when Megan's character was in the water. I'm like, what actually happened?
18.
Okay.
22.
22. You would see you both see the rocks fall. You would see that the rocks appear to be swimming towards Pork and you.
Yeah, I must laugh faster.
Okay. Pork, you're being pulled in. Okay? You two may start climbing now if you would like.
28.
28
30.
and 30. You're doing a fine job. Actually, this wall along the near wall here seems to be holding up rather well on your climb. Okay? Whoop. Okay. From your vantage, you can see the problem. Let me cut to... You can see the thing that's swimming. Both of you, now that you're looking for it, especially since you have a torch that I've definitely moved. There you go. In the water is what would best be described as a swarm of this.
Trilobites.
Trilobites.
Hit that.
Huh.
Huh.
I kind of thought those were extinct.
Horseshoe crabs seem close.
So I'm going to go ahead and put the trilobites on.
I'm just gonna keep climbing on the wall and hope I'll find solid land somewhere.
Okay.
Because getting in the water seems like a pretty
Really bad idea.
low probability move for me. It seems like I'm wearing full armor. Seems like a good way to drown.
You won't drown. You'll feel like you're drowning, then you'll drop off a cliff, then you'll drown.
So it'll be delayed a bit. That's nice.
There'll be a surprise in the middle of it. Okay. With your previous athletics roll, Benedict, you are able to start to pull Pork in. However, it is difficult when Pork gets real close to that waterfall.
Please
I'll
Is
help.
this
let me
what they
go.
call rapids?
Huh?
I'll help.
Okay, yeah. This would. Well, I mean, there's a waterfall there, and water gets real fast towards that waterfall.
And Poe, against all logic, is also trying to help, even though trying to pull.
You're pulling the wrong way, but yeah,
I'm trying to pull. I'm just trying to pull away from the waterfall
yeah.
because I can see it now, and you know, not Hollow Bones weigh a lot more than Hollow Bones, so this is difficult.
You see the rocks getting closer to you in the water, Poe.
So now I am flapping both away from the waterfall and away from the moving rocks with eyes.
Hey, there's more rocks I can grab onto.
No, not those. Not those. Not those.
I like how between Pork and Donocrats, there are officially two characters in this wide world that have
No survival
no
instincts.
survival instincts whatsoever. Some animals don't. They just don't, and it makes sense.
For anyone who wasn't here with Chad's character, he's an opossum, and when a bunch of Jotuns were running towards us, his reaction was to fucking play possum.
A possum in full armor.
Like a panda. They have like the worst survival instincts.
Yeah.
I hate pandas.
Yeah.
I love pandas.
Stupid.
That's why I love them.
I love
I love
pandas
dumb
because
animals.
pandas are proof that while evolution is necessary and mandatory, it's not always right.
No, it's blind.
Yeah.
Are they the ones that are like full of syphilis, or is that koala?
No, that's koalas.
Yeah.
Chlamydia.
I think it's chlamydia, yeah.
Chlamydia.
You're right,
Yeah.
So yes,
Mhm.
you can fuck a panda.
No, they're just dumb. They
Say,
like
great, I can go fuck
they
them.
fall over all the time and
I'm glad that you knew that was.
I knew that was
Patrick's
his concern.
He has a running word doc of animals that
Of
have
animals that I can
I'm
fuck.
actually wondering if fucking a panda would cause an international incident.
Well, we're
Because
gonna
China leases them out.
and say we're gonna find out.
Patrick will get back to us on that.
I'll let you know.
Sounds like Patrick make Chingling suck his ding ding.
Oh, it's gonna be a good year.
I'm sorry, it was in my head and I had to get rid of it. If I hold on to that's a disease that'll hurt me.
That goblin running back and forth in your head. That's telling you to say it.
Oh,
Say it. Fucking say it.
Say it.
Where's the other guy?
He's also saying say it.
I don't know. Apparently he's attached to the meds. Okay.
Do they manage to rescue them?
They are. You two are able to pull Pork to the side of the cliff. However, you are not able to pull Pork up the cliff.
Oh no.
It's like a 15-foot cliff.
Maybe it's time for Pork to learn to climb. Try pulling harder.
I'm trying.
Try using your upper body strength.
Actually, Poe, I think if you stopped helping, that might be better.
Try spitting on your paws.
Poe, could you fly up here and help pull in the correct direction?
Okay.
Uh,
Now we've got the three of us
Okay.
pulling Pork the Porcupine.
All right. Now I will let Benedict roll with double assistance. That means +4.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Two nat 20s in one night.
So, Pork, you are hauled up by your foot, which was previously announced. You were
You hit your head a couple of times.
which is good because the rocks get pretty close underneath, and they seem to lose interest and swim away after the easy food is no longer there.
The easy food is elsewhere now.
The easy food is elsewhere now. The easy food. They'll fall. I'd like you both to roll athletics again. This isn't done enough.
Me too.
No.
You said-
No. You're fine.
28 again.
Brockmeyer and Argus.
26.
28 and 26. Yes, you make it the rest of the way. You all made it past my murder room. Ba 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 ba.
Ba-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Hey, now there's 6 of you
Is
here.
everyone okay? Oh, hey. When did you two get here?
We rode a hawk and then jumped down a hole.
You met Tua?
And he's hurt. We need to help him. He was nice to us.
He called us idiots.
We,
But he seemed nice.
he's not wrong.
Excuse me, your intelligence is 0. I don't know if we should be throwing stones here.
Well, I'm not against helping him if we can, but I mean, I have no idea how we're going to get out of here.
How'd you guys get down here?
We went through this horrible room that tried to kill us.
Oh.
How did
We
you
came
guys
out
get
of
here?
the hole in another room. We came down a rope, so
They lead you
can't
into the
really-
next room.
Our
Showing
Tetris block is growing.
Yes. Showing you the hole and more importantly the other hole.
It's showing us the what?
That's what she said.
Come on, just I gotta deal with Patrick. I don't need to deal with all of
for
you.
you to call back. It was showing us its booty hole.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
do take 2.
Thank
Okay, so
you.
do your line again.
It's showing us its what?
Show me your booty hole.
Oh!
Okay, thank you. for that.
Oh.
It's a song? That's not joking. That's not a song we came up with. That's a song that exists.
Doesn't surprise me.
What's the name of that band again, Phil? Seosin?
Seosin.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was in the process of getting the link.
All right, good.
I've got my torch up, looking into the booty hole.
Where they drop down?
No, the other one.
Okay, that's not the booty hole.
Okay,
but
well,
that's
whatever.
fine. You just do whatever you want to do.
Since this place has been occupied before, are there like torches along the walls or anything like that we can go ahead and light?
In here, no.
Okay.
You do see remnants of lanterns upon the ground,
Okay.
although the oil there within is long since useless. Go ahead and roll perception.
No.
Not you. Him. Argus.
10.
You don't see shit.
We ain't found shit. I got nothing. How about everyone else?
They're making a sequel.
Yeah.
They don't need to.
They don't need to
That
do
was the line I said is the best line from that whole
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
What is it?
Spaceballs.
Josh Gad is doing it.
No.
Ew.
No.
Yeah. We don't need
No.
that. We don't need that. Was History of the World Part 2 was fine for what it was.
It was tough to get
fine.
through.
Just like we don't need a Clue remake. Leave it alone.
That History of the World Part 2 was bottom half of Mel Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
And Spaceballs 2 is definitely going to be bottom half of Mel Brooks. And it works on a bell curve. It really gets bad towards the end. It really gets bad towards the bad ones.
Wait, you're saying History of the World Part 1 is bottom half?
No, History of the
2.
World Part 1 is fine.
Okay. Oh, Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 1. Part 1's top 5, probably.
I would say that, yeah. Because, okay, Part 2 doesn't feel like it's actually Mel Brooks. It's just he put his name on it.
I don't know. I
know there's some bad
I felt it in there. All right. You can't tell anything of importance in there. You do know. You see signs of Jotun.
Well, if this was the only way we can go, I say we go this way.
I feel stronger going this way when it's all of us instead of when it was just Benedict and I.
Anybody else?
Seems like the right way to
do it.
go.
Let's start moving things.
Onward, friends.
Okay.
I will lead the way.
Isn't this a great RPG? Let you have 6 people in your party.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many.
It's too many.
I'm just kidding.
We can always kill one.
The room you move into is completely shut off. I'm just gonna move you over here for the sake of getting the whole picture of the room.
And it's dark though. It's not lit up.
There are no lights in here. However, there are sconces along the walls. There's no accelerant there within, coals or old fire logs, but there are sconces along the walls.
I'm gonna put a torch in one and light another torch.
Okay. Which one? Where would you like to put it? You can make up
Just
a spot.
somewhere near that hole so that we can find it again.
Okay, I'll
Know
put
that
one
we've
right
been
next to
here.
it. I'll put one right next to it. There you go.
If we find a lit small torch, that's ours. Because I assume the torch is small for the sconce.
Yeah, I mean, it would sit there within, but you'd probably have to make sure it did. This is a self-contained room. There's only one door you can see, and it is closed. Everything else is papers strewn across the floor, desks, furniture, 2 rotten chairs that I didn't have time to put in. This place is old, decrepit, abandoned for a long time. The smell of must and mold fills the air, and not the kind that's good to eat.
I wouldn't want to leave the room, but I would explore the edges of the room.
He's gonna go edging.
Yes, exactly. Just trying to figure out how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Find you over.
That's usually what
This is the whole room. You okay over there? You okay over there?
I don't know why I found that so funny.
I'm gonna put the light over here for. Yeah, that's the whole room.
Is there anything to the south?
The only door you see is at the south.
Okay.
This. Let me blink on it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see my mouse. It's mostly metal and also an old wood that seems quite strong. Reminds you of actually the trees from the thickest part of the forest.
Is there any writing
There would be some along the pages on the ground, but the damage to them over time is basically makes them completely
Nothing
illegible.
on the walls of the wood.
The sconces actually have writing on the exterior.
Is it Fey?
It is the language that you speak.
It's Fey.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
Speak good morning.
What did it say?
It says, "Speak good morning."
All the lights turn on in the room.
Good morning.
I pull out my axe.
Good morning.
We talked
great to
all
see
night.
you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Oops.
Good morning to you.
And you, and you.
Alexa, lights on.
Every time I say good morning, I always my brain always wants to start reciting where Belle's like, "Good morning. I've come to return the book I borrowed. Finished already?"
This place-
I go through that every morning every time I say that.
This place is actually fairly well lit with those sconces. The flame there within is of an eerie whitish blue glow. It paints blue haze, a light blue haze across the whole room, but lights it up perfectly.
I would. Okay, well, that sets off some red flags. I'm gonna.
Cool.
Can I detect magic?
Yeah, I mean, clearly these lights are magic. They're of a, I guess it'd be enchantment sense. It's merely a light spell cast upon these sconces.
But that's the only magic I sense.
In this, within 30 feet of you,
Yes.
you feel something through the, it'd be the
one door.
western wall.
The western wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go down and inspect the door.
Okay.
Good night.
What is the?
They all turn off.
And I can't.
And he runs
I
into
went
the wall.
to yeah. I ran right into the door. Good morning.
And they all turn back on.
Thank you.
We're just
What?
making Mike actually do this.
So,
I mean, you're all pieces of shit.
what is the structure to the west? Is that a bookshelf or is that?
That's a bookshelf. It's a large bookshelf. Actually, the wood at first sight it looks like metal, but it's actually wood when you look at it closer.
I would attempt to find the source of the magic in the western bookshelf. I'm sensing something over here. I'm just start pecking through.
Nothing.
Good afternoon.
Nothing.
I would go and
You're trying to
see
find
what
if it has a
Poe's
dimmer?
doing.
26 on the door search.
26 on the door search. You see the door is in fact locked. The lock itself is in decay. You're not sure if the tumblers there within work correctly, but they don't necessarily don't work. There's a rust to it, as if a lot of the metal on the door isn't rusted, but there's clearly a steel to whatever the locking mechanism was.
What you got, Poe? As he's pecking at them.
I'm sensing magic beyond the enchantment of the lights over here. It might not be a book. It might be through the wall. I'm realizing that now.
I would go to the side of the bookshelf
Uh-huh.
and see if it's connected to the wall.
It is. It is not. It can be moved away.
Like, okay, everybody get back, please.
Hops back. Hop, hop, hop.
Hop, skip, and a bird. You've managed to destroy that perfectly good bookshelf.
Success!
How much experience for the bookshelf, you asked?
Well, that
Uh,
wasn't exactly how I saw that going.
Light, Benedict.
You can call me Benny for short.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Benny.
Give me a second.
Benny and Donna Gray.
The fuck's your name? Pork. Thank you.
Oh my god, so many jokes were made.
Mhm.
Buddy, I don't know if I could properly describe.
I got you.
When you go off the meds, it doesn't put you at where you were before. It puts you so much worse. It puts you in a fucking hole.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm getting there.
In case you forget.
Okay. And any of you?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
I'm gonna look for more around the room.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to look for a hatch on the floor.
There's no hatch on the floor.
Okay.
You can look. You're looking around for that. This is. I'll tell you. In your inspection of the floor, this is entirely stone tiled, and there's not a lot of masonry to it, or mason's gone. None of the stones pop up. However, you feel as if they were like carved into the actual floor.
Okay, so nothing already.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look under the tables to see if somebody left a key somewhere.
Okay.
Did we find
Taped.
a key earlier?
Go ahead and roll perception. Benedict or Light.
I'm gonna look on the wall, like the wall straight or to the right, I guess.
Okay. Now that you're close to the wall and there's good light in this room, you could see at some point there was like a good intricate design, like a good wallpaper. Totally eroded. There's nothing to tell from it anymore. Occasionally you see light outlines of vine print, floral designs. That's it. Light.
I'll go down with at the door.
Okay. What are you doing with the door?
I'm attempting to pick the lock.
Okay. I would like you to roll a thievery. I'm assuming you have thieves' tools?
Yes,
Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
I have.
It's proficiency with thievery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so they give you a +2 as long as you have tools for it.
26.
It is incredibly delicate with everything. You can tell that the interior locking mechanism is on the verge of totally evaporating. That being said, you take your time, you're very light with it, and you in fact are able to unlock the door. It does not open the door, but it unlocks the
Right.
door.
27 to find the key.
There's nothing under either of the desks. The inside the cabinet or what am I looking for? Shelves, cupboards. In the desks. First off, those are kind of eroding themselves, but you find a singular between the two desks small journal that seems to be leather bound and slightly withheld, slightly holding up.
I will attempt to read it if I can.
Okay, it's bound on the outside by leather bound twine and a small insignia. Looks like the amulet you previously found. The only thing you can make out, because a lot of it is faded, gone, is the most recent, and it talks about an exodus from the region. You're not sure why. It's something about a fight or a battle. It's a version of your language, but it'd be like reading Old English. It's a little hard to.
If anybody smarter wants to read this, something about a battle.
Hop,
That's
hop,
all
hop.
I got.
Okay.
Hop, hop, hop.
Nope, not that.
And I go to look at it.
you pull away as much as that. You do the last, but you do get a little bit more. Go ahead and roll Arcana. Or intelligence-based, whatever.
I'm gonna use my hero point. That was real bad. It's actually one of my strongest skills, but of course I rolled a 3 the first try.
Megan, can you? I'm sorry, Phil. Can you please roll better? I'm just so I'm sorry.
I know, right?
Though this last one I rolled a 17.
Okay, cool. 21.
The only thing extra you pull away from it is that the boss, or leader, is given a feminine affectation in the way it's written.
What'd you get from it?
They were the one who gave the order to leave.
Not much, other than that the person in charge was a woman of sorts. Didn't get a whole lot more else out of it.
Okay. At the door. At the door.
Yeah. So to Light, I say, well, I picked it. Do you want to do the honors of opening it?
Yes.
What's your strength?
+3.
Okay, you were able to open it without needing to roll. The locks, the hinges themselves are a little rusted, and you have to really put your shoulder into it. But yes, it opens.
Also, I assume this is a larger door, being that it is.
Oh yeah, it's way big
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah.
This would be a cart door for a barn for any of you.
Well, I mean, if a cat can push open a bathroom door, then
Can a cat push open a bathroom door, Sarah? Can you answer us this?
Absolutely. Well, it depends on if they're smart enough.
Mine routinely locks himself in the bathroom to get my attention.
oh,
That's
Some of them will like literally put their paw through, but like not think to just push the door. They'll just like push the gap. You know what I mean?
Morgan, that's attention-seeking behavior, and you should not answer to it.
Just let him meow.
The door's open. All you can see through the first crack is another wall.
Well, we've got a way out over here.
Was there anything behind the bookshelf?
Mm-mm. A wall.
Nothing, though?
No.
must be on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Could try the door that they've already opened.
All right, we all ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's do it!
Badgers to the front.
Badgers to the front. Badgers historically are the frontline idiots.
Badger.
Mushroom.
What's happening in that other room? What's happening in the south room with that 90 degrees of darkness there?
That's where the light's coming through.
But I mean, what's directly in front of us?
You can barely see through. There's a wall in front of you. You seem like you're exiting into a hallway, although it looks like to over here there's something.
Okay, is my torch?
Oh,
on
Benedict,
me?
you have dark vision.
I have a torch
Yes.
too.
Okay. There it is.
Sorry, I wish those torches would follow us.
Yeah. There's a hole in the wall, as if crashed through.
I've heard tell of a man made of glass, full of red liquid that crashes through walls.
You can
She goes, oh yeah.
you can all also see that there is a mossy grass growing out onto the tile from this section.
Is there light coming through there though?
Yes,
Through that hole on the other side.
there would be.
This glass man full of red liquid you speak of sounds like poppycock.
Penis cock. Sounds like penis cock. You see this through your angles. Just goes down here. You see a bunch of
roots reach
high growth
deep
foliage here.
and can break through rock.
Well, do we want to check out that magic? Or-
I'll admit a polite curiosity.
Anyone object?
Step through.
No
east,
objections.
Oh, west.
West.
Okay. They all go through the hole.
No.
What?
We're going.
Oh, that way.
We're
That way.
gonna go look at the
Okay.
magic.
Well, you didn't see anything. Fuck off.
We didn't.
We didn't.
I know.
Yeah, we literally didn't.
Desperately trying not to put anybody on top of anybody else. Okay. You see.
There's a door.
Keep my thick badger ass in the front, Mike.
Just for S and G's, I say good morning.
Good morning. Okay. More lights. Come on.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Right at the end of the hallway. You see a wardrobe, basically.
And then a door to our right.
Door to your right.
I will look at the door.
Okay. The door itself is locked tight, you can tell. There's actually a numerical lock on it.
So not a pickable one?
Potentially pickable. It will be significantly more difficult than the last one.
Okay.
I'll start running numbers. 0, 5, 3, 9.
Maybe look in the
0,
journal.
6, 3. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Can we go to
5.
anybody else real quick? Can we go to anybody else real quick?
I was gonna have the same idea. Sequential numbers.
Okay, you live here now.
I have a feat called Eye for Numbers.
Okay, that's not what you think it is.
No, I'm reading it. And it says you can use this action during an attempt to decipher writing that is primarily numerical or mathematical to gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your check. So I was going to argue to potentially look at this lock and see if I can tell maybe which numbers were turned to most often, if there was fading, because it is deciphering a mathematical writing of some sort.
No.
Okay, fine.
I like the creativity, but
Looks like the only logical thing for us.
you could still roll perception and try to do exactly what you said.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to now. I was rudely told no,
Sorry.
that my creative idea was bullshit, and so therefore I don't want
I'm
to.
sorry,
Just
I'm
the
not
feet-
Chad.
The feet doesn't
I'm not
apply.
Chad. It doesn't work here.
The feet doesn't apply.
Maybe we'll find the password nearby.
Or, I mean, do we look in the journal? Was there any numbers in there?
There was letters, words.
I'll let you roll perception with +2 for something else.
Okay. 25.
25. You see that there's a very light carving on the wall next to it. It's been eroded due to time, but you think that there's a series of numbers there.
Oh, they couldn't remember their own password, so they carved it into the wall here. I can't tell what it is, but
You know it's 4, 5, something.
4, 5, something, something.
4511.
No.
4522.
No.
Do 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It opens.
God. Did I not say that earlier? Is that the one?
That was the
combo
first
I
thing you
did
said.
I
say?
don't know.
Because that was
I don't care.
that was the code to the other one.
Literally the first thing.
We got it. That's the important
Yep.
thing.
It was the code to the box too.
Hey. I don't care.
Well, we're all angry that the door didn't open the first time we put that code in, so we leave.
One of the numbers might have been slightly cocked.
You're slightly cocked. Based entirely on what I've heard, you're only slightly cocked.
Can I look in the wardrobe? I want to see what's in there.
Okay, go up to the wardrobe. Inside, opening it is
Narnia.
a lot of candles and like faded scrolls that have eroded. You go ahead and roll religion or society.
I'll roll society. Natural 20 for a 28.
You're certain that these are of religious nature. Whatever. There's a lot of iconography along the base of these candles. These are totally unused. Churches, they light candles for stuff. You guys even do that even though you don't have a strict religion. This is the candle cabinet.
I think we might be in a church. I found religious candles. I'm going to take some.
The fuck's a church?
We have churches in the borough. Where
Yeah,
the fuck have you been?
yes, they would have. You would have.
Rating?
You would have churches in. You have churches in the dictionary sense, in that you have congregations around teachers that tell stories of the original right, and then you believe them, and there's not buildings, but you have congregations.
Also talking to ghosts, but that's another thing.
I take a couple of the candles.
Okay.
That's your thing.
Yeah, I said that. Another thing.
Do we go into this room we just unlocked and opened? Okay.
Yep. Just waiting for light to do her thing.
I have the wherewithal to be aware that people get uncomfortable when I talk about how I talk to spirits.
Okay. You find yourself in a.
Can I come too?
If you'd like. I mean, I thought you were doing the thing down there.
I was
but
just
that's-
grabbing candles and then coming back.
Okay.
I'm not staring at the wardrobe forever.
Okay. Okay. You find yourself in and you would be able to, any of you with an intelligence check of +2, intelligence modifier +2 or higher, would be able to identify this as an alchemical room of some manner.
I have no
I
idea what
don't
this room
know.
is.
I have no idea what this room is.
It's called an alchemical lab, you douchebags. Sorry about the douchebags. I've got low blood sugar.
Candy.
I think that's legitimately just Throckmire and Poe.
I'm gonna throw a piece of candy at you.
There are 2 shelves of ingredients,
the
fully
wrapper off.
stocked, however ancient, useless at this point. You know what I mean? Well past ever being useful. The alchemical devices on the table, while still intact, show decay upon their decay and rust upon their edges. The chest in the corner with the only thing that looks like has anything is the chest in the corner that is open.
Good
and
morning.
has pre-made things. Yeah, okay. Good morning.
Alright. Can I work on pinpointing? I can detect magic as a cantrip. Am I able to sort of pinpoint where the magic I felt before is coming from?
Yes, the magic itself is coming from the first the chest and then the chemistry set up here. Also, there's one coming from outside in the hallway that you're not sure about.
The hallway we just came from?
Yeah.
Huh. Like southwest or southeast?
South. west.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'll poke my beak in the chest.
Looking in the chest, the only thing, the chest itself is actually where the magic is coming from. Here, it has a protection ward upon it. A lot of it doesn't. However, it is unlocked and able to be opened. The protection ward has kept everything inside mostly good. Like a cool
spell for preservation.
Mm-hmm. You find a book that is mostly maintained in a very old Fey language that it's going to take you time to decipher, and 3 healing potions, and you're certain of poison of some sort, but you don't know what kind.
I relay that. All right. Some of you who aren't able to heal yourselves want to grab the healing potions. They appear to still be good. Hold on, let me check. Click, click, click. From poking it with
They
beak.
seem to still be good.
Yeah. And then someone who doesn't have hollow bones want to carry this big book.
I can grab it.
I'll take the healing potion.
Okay, 1 healing potion. Okay, you can have the book. 1 healing potion for Benedict.
There's also a poison in here. I'm not sure what kind. Poison's not my thing, really.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
I'll take the other healing.
Okay, you have a healing.
Go for the last one, Brockmeyer.
Yep.
Okay.
So anything else in here?
Was getting a sort of a sense from the lab. Am I still catching?
It would make sense that the alchemical workshop itself, like the tools used, are of a slightly magical nature. You don't see a Bunsen burner underneath them or anything like that. So
Anything that would be of interest to the powers that be?
Nope.
Okay. I'll leave that alone and not. I think I'm catching a little bit from the wardrobe. Hold on.
Light brought up that the wardrobe might be magical that you just looked at.
Oh, all I saw were candles and some old eroded scrolls.
Scrolls, you say?
Mm-hmm.
The scrolls themselves are illegible. Too destroyed to be anything.
Faded,
and, and they're not the magic there with them. The magic is coming from the back panel of the wardrobe.
Poke. Yeah. I attempt to push on the panel.
Nothing happens when you push on
I
it.
assume we'd all file out, like following him too.
I attempt to look for a Scooby-Doo-esque secret switch.
Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Go ahead and roll perception.
Bonus if it's shiny. 21. 23 if it's shiny.
No, you don't see a switch anywhere.
Catching something like behind the back of it. Anybody see a switch? Have trouble because my eyes are on the sides of my head.
I'll go and I'll look in there for a switch.
Just need Laura. All right, there you go. Go ahead. Perception.
Natural one. There's no switch in here. You're full of shit, you stupid bird.
You're slightly mad that he believes there's something here when you looked at it before.
I looked at it already, and there's not a switch.
Could I try?
But okay, well, stupid's a little bit of a strong word, but I understand that you're frustrated in this situation, but I feel something back there.
Does it sound hollow, or does it sound like it's up against stone?
It sounds like it's hollow. It sounds like there's no backing to it.
I would aim for the highest part of that panel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to punch it.
Okay.
I don't have this on here. Do I need to just roll damage?
Yeah. Just roll damage.
Okay, it's going to hurt me, isn't it? I refuse to learn my lesson. 2 + 4. So.
How many times must I teach you this lesson, old man? Everyone standing there, Poe and Light included, I would like you to roll a reflex saving throw. You cannot roll.
Okay.
30.
26.
No, just Poe and Light.
Oh. Glad I wasted a good roll.
18. Put the candle
too.
back.
So, both of you are going to take 10 force damage and pushed back 5 feet.
Ow!
It just doesn't hit you at all.
What'd you do, Bo?
You punched it! You fucking cretin!
I'd like to go press the switch.
There's no switch.
He broke it.
Oh, you tried to trick him? There is a switch.
This is the switch you're looking for. You know what? We need another spicy
damn it.
vodka. That's what we need. That'll
Let's
make
see.
everything better.
All
I
right.
look at it and I say, "Open sesame."
I almost got to put the headphones on.
Doesn't do anything.
Damn it!
Oh, I can take it.
I wave my wing at it and I cast Dispel Magic.
You're gonna need to roll.
What level?
What level are you doing this at?
Well, it's a rank 2.
I'm trying to remember Dispel Magic. It's a counteract check, but I think it automatically counters anything at or below its level.
Mm-hmm. It does not counter that
Okay.
immediately. So
Oh fuck.
Counteract checks. How do they work? So whatever the rank is, damn it, you need to look this up.
I know what a rank is.
Yeah, okay, but the table is on here though.
There's a table on
Yeah,
it.
there's a counteract table.
If it helps shorten this at all, if the target is an artifact or a similar item, I automatically fail.
Okay, you automatically fail.
It's an artifact, like the highest level of thing. Okay. I'm gonna punch it again.
What was your perception roll again? Nothing. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled 1.
Okay. Now that everybody's getting beat up and nobody knows what to do, would anybody else who hasn't gone like to try?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a shot.
24.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, I'm leaving the area. I'm frustratedly walking away.
Not good.
Been defeated.
25.
Yay. You go. 25. What was yours, Ben?
21.
21. And you?
24.
24. Both. No. Specifically, Throckmire. As you hold, you sort of lean on the door, and you can't figure out what it is. You feel an etching along the side of the wardrobe itself. Now you can't fit in there, but you feel as if there's something carved into the side of the wardrobe. And it is at Jotun level, so you're having to reach up.
Something carved into it. Does it appear to be symbols or writing?
It's symbols. There's an ornateness to it. This is not something done haphazardly. This is by design.
I pointed out to the rest of the group because I don't have religion. Since it's symbols, I may assume that it's magic or religion or something like that.
Anybody religious?
Not by choice.
Hey, same. Okay. Would you like to feel you? I mean, I'd let you two feel the side to try to decipher whatever those things are.
Do you want a religion check then?
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
For anybody out there who GMs, sometimes you give them things that are very difficult to do. And historically, they won't move on.
No.
They'll just bash their heads into the wall until one of them dies.
Very curiosity. So much curiosity.
You might have got it, though.
What'd you get?
Natural 20 for a 31.
You feel circles in a crescent shape. You know that they're indents of the wax and wane of the moon. There's some ornamental nonsense around the outside that means nothing, but
Symbols of the moon, which is
everybody may roll in nature.
Try mooning it.
that seems.
Take your ass out. Slut.
Natural 20 for a 28.
I take exception to
38.
being told to shake my tail feather.
You said nature?
Yeah.
13.
That's the only one that matters.
Just hard refusing.
I rolled a 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same.
Is there anybody
I have a 10.
25 or more?
28 with a natural 20.
Okay, you're exclusive to you. You're aware that exactly tonight is 3/4 waning moon.
Today's 3/4 waning moon. So I will just.
It opens the moment you do that. The whole thing slides into the ceiling. The moment you announce that.
Nice job.
What?
Good job.
You
For
opened
what?
it.
You opened it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said waning moon.
Oh.
No. Okay, sure.
You said something.
You said a thing, and
Oh.
that's a thing that you did.
I
I'll
wait
take
until
credit for
someone's
it.
in it, and I say, "You said 3/4 waning
Waning
moon."
moon.
Okay, who would you like to kill? Which one of your friends would you like to kill?
Hush him like a beer can.
I'm gonna go with Argus.
Okay,
Uh,
we're about done for the night. I will go in first, though, because I am a brave lad,
Okay,
and I am stupid.
I agreed.
Those two things are important for the nature of the work.
Looking around, you see random tables and then some iron bars.
I see some random tables and some iron bars.
So let's check these out. I step on in myself and go to the middle of the room.
I will check out the iron bars.
Do you guys remember the?
I say, good morning.
There you go. Good morning.
morning.
Good
Morning.
morning.
Oh, damn it, went on and off.
This is like good morning.
Turns into a rave
Good
lighting.
morning. to you.
This would be the perfect sound for this room.
I'm alarmed at that.
You see.
Whoa.
What would be best described as a ritual and torture chamber.
Oh.
With a big arch in the back of the room that has a bunch of runes written on it. A bunch of runes written on the floor. And there's blood everywhere.
Oh, this is
Metal.
Couldn't leave well enough alone. I said there wasn't a knob there. I said there wasn't a switch, but instead we had to go poking around to find the switch, and now we found the literal devil.
Oh.
Bad place, torture, blood, prison.
Argus, that area you're in, there's piles of bones.
Yeah.
Just so many piles.
The lights came on just in time for me to like see all that. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, any ghosts in here?
Are they Jotun bones?
They're big, yeah.
Actually, that's an excellent question.
Yeah.
How's your power work?
Do you have just straight up spirit sense? I know
Yeah.
Animus can get that.
I have spirit sense. So okay, let me find this. Where the hell? Apparition sense. You can see and interact with things others can't. You have apparition sight, an in% sense that allows you to detect the presence of invisible hidden spirits, haunts, and undead within 30 feet of you. You can allow a spirit or undead, otherwise incapable of speech, to speak through you, as long as you are in direct contact with it.
So the only thing within 30 feet of you that you would be able to see and have a problem with.
Well, I've gone in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you go in here. I'll let everybody go in. Fuck it. First off, these tables aren't tables. They're covered in spikes and have a whole bunch of ropes and shit attached to them. But this jail area up here, that might as well be a hellmouth. There is no one spirit. There is a oozed collection of spectral nonsense that has since passed on, slightly attached. There is not one voice. There is legion. Nothing good has ever come or been there. Nothing good will ever be there. If you go in that place, and by the way, the bars are broken, anybody could just walk in, you don't know what's going to happen.
I regret finding this place. We should leave now.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody.
I like this campaign when we were eating bugs.
Hey, Redwall always becomes one thing at the end. I'd like to thank, and I'm gonna make a habit of this for the library campaign and this campaign. I'd like to thank Hero Forge. $4 a month, you can get any made character that you make with their system on a perfectly removed PNG that you can use as a character, background, NPC, anything you want. Okay? Go in there and make your stuff, $4 a month. And then Incarnate, $26 a year. I make all of my maps and backgrounds with this stuff in Incarnate, $26 a year. It has infinite possibilities because you can upload your own art and designs into the map making system.
Damn. That read was so good, it was like you were getting paid for it.
I'm not yet, but we're working on it. With that, we will see you next week.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow with Mirth. De Ida de Poo Poo.
Tiny Citizens Brigade made decisions. Decisions were made.
They're raiding a bandit camp, and the only way in they saw was the poop trail, the poop trench from the latrines, and they went, let's go through that. And that's where they are. He climbed
Yeah.
through 2 miles of unspeakable shit.
That gnome wandered through 2 miles of shit just to
We
get
stand
at
by
some
our
bananas.
Of filth and stench that I can't imagine, or maybe I just don't want to.
Sunday, I'm the only one having an existential crisis, and everyone has decided they're chaotic evil. So the
Yeah, I just decided that.
there's 2 clerics, and they're both.
I done been chaotic evil the whole time.
Yeah, but you're 4.
The cleric is. The cleric is.
Yeah, I've never met a 4-year-old who isn't chaotic evil. Go ahead. Sorry, what was that?
The cleric is bordering on lawful evil, and that's perhaps more concerning.
Fair.
The butter god cleric doesn't have rules and is just making it up as going on.
I know nothing about this god other than it's Paula Deen riding on a stick of butter. It's a baby.
You know what? Maybe we should find somebody who's made gods for Pathfinder before, and then we could like figure out what the
that's a
rules
great
for that
idea.
would
Oh
be.
man,
Oh
yeah.
man, wouldn't that be great if there was someone sitting at this table who had done that?
All right, I'll do it.
Good night, everybody.